Scott Gordon Perry is the U.S. Representative for Pennsylvania's 10th Congressional District, serving in Congress since 2013. The district, numbered as the 4th district from 2013 to 2019, includes Harrisburg, York and most of their inner suburbs. A member of the Republican Party, he served as a member of the Pennsylvania House of Representatives for the 92nd District from 2007 to 2013. Perry is a retired Pennsylvania Army National Guard Brigadier General. Perry was born in San Diego, California. His family moved to Dillsburg, Pennsylvania, a suburb of York, when he was 7. His mother and stepfather often struggled to find work, and their house had no running water or electricity. Perry and his brother began working at an early age to help supplement the family income. And from age 13 until he was in his 20s, his jobs included fruit picker, draftsman, dock worker, and insurance agent. In 1980, he graduated from Northern High School and Cumberland Perry Vortex School. In 1991, Perry graduated from Pennsylvania State University with a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration and Management. In July 2012, he earned a master's degree in strategic planning from the United States Army War College. Perry began his military career in 1980 when he enlisted in the Pennsylvania Army National Guard. He attended basic training at Fort Dix, New Jersey, and graduated from advanced individual training at Fort Beaver, Virginia. As a technical drafting specialist, he graduated from Pennsylvania's Officer Candidate School and was commissioned a second lieutenant in the field artillery. After receiving his commission, Perry qualified as a helicopter pilot in the aviation branch. He served in a variety of staff and command assignments as he advanced through the ranks, including Executive Officer of 1st Squadron, 104th Cavalry Regiment during deployment to Bosnia and Herzegovina in 2002-3, and Commander of 2nd Battalion, 104th Aviation Regiment beginning in 2008. In 2009-10, Perry commanded 2nd Battalion, 104th Aviation Regiment during its pre-deployment training and service in Iraq for Operation Iraqi Freedom. As Task Force Diablo 2-104th Aviation was credited with flying 1,400 missions, accruing over 13,000 combat flight hours, and transporting over 3 million pounds of cargo and 43,000 soldiers and civilians. Perry was credited with flying 44 missions and accruing nearly 200 combat flight hours. After returning from Iraq, Perry was promoted to colonel and assigned to command the Pennsylvania National Guard's 166th Regiment. From 2012 to 2014, he commanded the garrison at the Fort Indiantown Gap National Training Center. In May 2014, Perry was assigned as one of the assistant division commanders of the 28th Infantry Division, and he was promoted to Brigadier General in November 2015. In May 2016, Perry was assigned as Assistant Adjutant General for Army at the Pennsylvania National Guard's Joint Force Headquarters. He retired from the Pennsylvania National Guard on March 1, 2019. In 1993, Perry founded Hydrotech Mechanical Services, Inc., a mechanical contracting firm in Dillsburg. The firm provides contract construction and maintenance services to municipal and investor-owned utilities from North Carolina to New York, specializing in large meter calibration. In 2002, the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection accused the company of altering sewage monitoring reports while doing work for the Memford Estates Sewage Treatment Company. Perry faced charges of conspiring to falsify state-mandated sewage records. Upon review of the situation and circumstances, he was allowed to complete a diversion program and avoid any charges, which allowed him to keep his U.S. security clearance. He maintains his innocence. In 2006, State Representative Bruce Smith of Pennsylvania's 92nd House District decided to retire. Perry won the Republican primary with 41% of the vote. He won the general election with 71% of the vote. He took office on January 2, 2007. In 2008, he was re-elected to a second term unopposed. In 2010, He was re-elected to a third term unopposed. In 2012, Perry gave up his state house seat to run for the 4th congressional district. The district had previously been the 19th district, represented by 6-term incumbent Republican Todd Platts, who was giving up the seat to honor a self-imposed term limit. In 2010, when Platts wanted to become U.S. Comptroller General, he spoke to Perry about his running for the seat. Perry won a 7-way primary with over 50% of the vote. Although outspent nearly 2-1 in the campaign, he beat his closest competitor with nearly 3 times as many votes. On November 6, 2012, Perry defeated Democrat Harry Perkinson 60% to 34%. In 2014, Perry was unchallenged in the Republican primary. His Democratic Party challenger in the general election was former Harrisburg Mayor Linda D. Thompson. Perry won the general election 75% to 25%. Perry was unchallenged in the 2016 Republican primary.